Hi, I'm Toby Earl with a scoop on next week's soaps. First up, it's EastEnders, and Lucas Johnson has been bubbling away like a mad scientist playing with a new chemistry set. And next week, he explodes! Well, not literally. The week starts with Lucas picking up Denise from the police station after she's released without charge. Lucas confesses he watched Trina die, but didn't save her. Now he wants to admit it. But on the way to the police, it's soon clear he's not taking her there. Come on, Denise, run! But when she does try to escape as Lucas pulls over, he grabs her and takes her to the canal to baptise her, like an insaniac. That water's filthy. There's a struggle as Denise desperately tries to escape, but Lucas gets her in a headlock and she goes limp in his arms. He didn't learn that technique in Bible college. Cunningly, Lucas texts Libby and Chelsea from Denise's phone, saying simply, "I'm sorry," and throws it into the canal. Cut to the next day, and D.I. Kelly tells the family they found a body and a phone. Lucas is asked to ID the body, and he confirms it is indeed Denise. Phil, meanwhile, is in a dilemma. He doesn't want Ben to spend 6 weeks in jail, but fleeing the country to Grant's will only make both their situations worse. What will he decide? Over in Coronation Street, it's like Cliff Barnes versus J.R. Ewing next week when Carla and Nick take the scissors to each other. After initially saying she wants back in at Underworld, Carla's stunned to find Nick has turned Turner's into a factory and is trading under a new name. And what a name! Nick's Nicks. Nick calls Carla's bluff when she threatens him with legal action, but Leanne's shocked when Peter helps Carla close the new operation down. Leanne awkwardly gives Simon's birthday a miss to persuade George that Nick's plan to save the business and keep the girls in work is worth supporting. Carla's furious that George allows Nick to stay, so she decides to rebuild Underworld, then meets up with his client Paul to undercut Nick. Meanwhile, jealous Natasha is riled when Leanne and Nick reminisce about eloping and blurts out to Nick that Leanne was a lady of the night. Not that it works, because after Paul tells Nick he's placing his next order with Carla, a forlorn Nick reveals to Leanne that he still loves her. In Emmerdale, desperate Doug is on Charlie's case and is determined to expose him as a love rat. But hello Doug, stick, wrong end of. Doug heads to Charlie's office in Harrogate to stake it out, but finds it locked and in darkness, and wonders how to break the bad news to Diane. Oh easy, I'll blurt it out. Diane, your bloke's having an affair. Mistake. Charlie asks Rodney to take him to hospital, and after the visit he returns with pills and swears Rodney to secrecy. Eventually he reveals to Rodney that he's dying, but won't tell Diane. Rodney though takes things into his own hands and tells Diane Charlie has a brain tumour. What a snitch. Diane's horrified as Charlie apologises for lying, but when he tells her he loves her, she insists she wants to live the dream with him in France while it lasts. Kay meanwhile is determined to bring down the Wilds, and when Nathan threatens his family, little Will suddenly goes missing. Nathan, you wally.